Wow. Good, but could be better. That's what I would say. That's what a school report would say. Insane. Insane. Hello my beautiful people and welcome back to the channel. We are back with a sit down video. I've not done one for ages on this channel, so I thought I would come and sit down and do a proper review again. I mean, I would call this a review. I saw this in Hotel, I'm gonna butcher the name. I don't know if it's Chocolat or Chocolate. I think it's Chocolat, but you sound like a knob when you say Chocolat. So I'm gonna say Chocolate. Went to Hotel Chocolate and I saw this. So this is the Everything Selection drinking chocolate. Obviously, I have already done a Velvetiser unboxing review type video. If you want to go see that, go watch that if you haven't already. So I saw this and it has 10 of the possible 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 different flavours. So they're all the different flavours that you can get the Velvetiser hot chocolate stuff in. They also now do coffee. I don't know how long they've done coffee. They've actually come out with a coffee machine. And if you watch the review video, in that I do talk about what I, fortune teller, think that Velvetiser Hotel Chocolate will come out with. I didn't foretell a coffee machine, but go watch that video because I do talk about coffee machines and how I think they might do a silver one to match. And now they have their own coffee machine. I feel like that's even closer on the horizon. Let's open the box and let's see what flavours are in here. It does actually say on the back, but I don't know. Oh, I do like how it's packaged. It's like in this little thing, and then obviously you can see your flavours are all there. I think these are the amount. So I think, yeah, 1 serving. So you literally just put this inside the Velvetiser and that's one drink ready to go. Let me go through them. Vanilla white. We have got mint, which I think is going to be my favourite. I know mint chocolate is very hit or miss. Like, people love it or they hate it and they're like, it tastes like toothpaste. Why would you want to eat it? I am a lover, so we will see. This is the one I am most excited about. These two are my 2 favourites, mint and ginger, hot chocolate ginger. Sounds incredible. Sounds a little bit like if you imagine the gingerbread latte. That's how I'm thinking. This one intrigues me. It's chili flavour. Very excited about that one. We also have blood orange. Very fancy. I am definitely going to feel sick after trying all of these. We have the dark 85%, and I have actually tried the dark before. I think it was this one, dark 85%, that I tried. I'm not sure. I'll have a look in the cupboard. Then we've got hazelnut praline, which sounds very nice. Then we have this one, salted caramel. Not a fan of salted caramel, I won't lie. I'll eat it. I'll eat anything. I'm a pig. I wouldn't pick it, let's say that. Actually, I think this is the one I have tried, which is the classic 70%. And then the final one is milky 50%, which I am, excuse me, which I imagine will be like a normal hot chocolate. I'm not sure. So that's what you get in the Everything Selection drinking chocolate box. It does actually say on the back of the box, so it isn't a case of like it's a surprise or anything. If you were interested, I just went and grabbed. The ones that aren't in the box that are available are 100% dark and nut milk. I talked about the 100% dark hot chocolate before in my other video because I knew they talked about it having kind of like, it's quite good for benefits. You can have it with water and it's like a pre-workout mix. Not sure, not tried that one. But the one I have tried is this one, which is the nut milk. It is nice, however, I do prefer it. So, put the light behind the curtain as it were. I do have 2 types of milk. So I have full fat, like dairy, well, it's not full fat, but dairy milk. And then I do have this Khalifa. I'm not sure how you say that. almond milk as well. In my opinion, I do think that kind of substitute milks, as it were, are better in the Velvetiser. The milk is nice, though I feel like sometimes the almond, especially with the kind of classic, just adds something to it. I guess technically if you're adding almond milk to a classic hot chocolate, you're kind of really getting a nut milk one, but you're not, because it doesn't taste like that. This one with normal milk, it's okay, but me personally, I do prefer the darker flavours. So I have actually tried, it was this one, this is the other one I've tried. And personally, this one is, I much prefer the classic 70% than the 45% because I prefer a darker chocolate. But if you prefer a not as dark chocolate, you'll probably prefer this one. To me, it just tastes like a normal hot chocolate with a little bit of a nutty flavour. So yeah, highly recommend that one. And especially with the almond milk or like coconut milk. Oh my god, coconut milk is dangerous because it just makes it really, really sweet but really, really good. In terms of cups, I actually have two. So I have the original. This is what actually comes with the Velvetiser, and then I have the mini one. They do sell these, but sometimes, especially with the classic 70%, a bigger cup is a little bit too rich, and they just look really cute together. Love a set. So yeah, I'm not really sure which one to try first. I feel like I'm gonna feel very sick. So I've just had a little think, and dangerous, I know, but I think having kind of 9 hot chocolates is probably gonna give me massive stomach ache, and by the time I get to the 9th, it won't be a true taste of what that tastes like, because I would have had 8 hot chocolates before it, and I would have like lost all sense of taste. I mean, I'll be able to taste, but do you know what I mean? It's going to be overwhelming. So I think for this video, I'm going to try the 4 different flavours. And then if you guys like, comment, and let me know if you actually enjoy it, then I will do the other 4 flavours in another video. I think I'm going to put away the hazelnut praline, the salted caramel, the vanilla white, the dark, and the milky. The more generic ones, we're going to leave those for another video. And then in today's video, I'm going to try the mint, the ginger, the blood orange, and the chili. I feel like that's a good idea. I don't know whether to try them with almond milk or dairy milk. I'm not really sure what to do because I'm like, personally, I prefer almond milk in the Velvetiser. I think it just gives a richer flavour, but then the almond could affect the flavours of the chocolate. I think I might do it with dairy milk for today, just because I want to like authentically try it with the flavours of the chocolate. But if you want me to like try it with different milks, try different flavours, like I said, just give me a like or a comment, let me know, and that would definitely be something that I will explore. But which one shall we try first? I think I'm going to try the chili one first because I'm really intrigued by this one. Mouth-warming habanero in elegant 70% dark. The easy thing about these is you literally just rip it open and you pour your milk in here until the line, sprinkle the contents of this, and then press the button. It's so easy. It actually, one thing I would like to try one time, as well as obviously the milk, is with water. It does say that you can try it with spring water, which would be so different. I'm not sure if that would be something I would like, but we will see. Anyway, there's the milk up to the max line. Here's the packet. Shall I move this into the middle? I mean, it smells amazing. Should we try a little bit? I mean, like I said, this is just chocolate shavings, so I'll be honest, I don't really get chili. I don't get chili from that. But this is what it looks like inside the packet. Just stand up so you can see. I've just brought you over the top of the Velvetiser so you can see what it's like. But you basically pour that in, and then once that's all poured in, you hit the start. You can put the lid on, but as I said in my other video, I don't really think the lid adds anything. And then yeah, watch it whiz round. I don't actually know how much, I think I did a large glass for how much milk I put in here. So let's give it a go. I will say it smelled good. It did smell good as it was being made, this one. Moment of truth. Cheers. That's so weird. It's kind of like, you can't really taste it, and then it just like warms your throat. It just like tingles, almost burns, but not in like a painful way. Final review. Really different. Don't know if I like it. It's kind of like you've drank a hot drink and it's kind of burning your throat. You know when you drink a drink and it's like too hot and then you're, oh my god, this drink's too hot, and you quickly swallow it and then it like burns your throat. Kind of what it's giving me. Chili chocolate, different level. Really enjoy it because you have the chilling sensation while it's in your mouth. Because this is a liquid, you drink it. You don't hold it in your mouth like you do chocolate. And I think for that reason, it's just a bit of a weird sensation. You drink it and you're kind of like, hot chocolate. Burning my throat. And I am one for a chili. I love a chili. I was going to say Nando's hot sauce, and that just makes me sound like the most basic person ever. But I do like spice. I can take spice. And for me personally, it doesn't work. I hate to say that. Normally, if you eat chili, the chili sensation, it tingles your lips, it burns your tongue, the inside of your mouth tingles. That's the sensation of chili. And for me, this just tingles my throat. Like my mouth itself isn't burning. I don't have that spicy sensation. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that, unfortunately. God, we've really started on a low note. Out of 10, probably 4. That's really harsh. I'm just trying to think. 5 is average. Like if I had a hot normal hot chocolate, that would be 5. Okay? If I'm gonna rate, actually, if I rate the nut milk, I would probably give that a 6. And if I rate the classic 70, that would probably be like an 8. That's the marking system so far. We've got classic at an 8, nut milk at a 6, and chili at a 4. I'm just not a fan. Hopefully the next one will be a bit more of an... The only way is up. Interestingly as well, I got my father to, don't know why I said it like that, got my dad to try a bit, and he was even like, I said to him, actually what I did was, I said, try this, and he went, yeah, it's very rich hot chocolate, and I said, no, it's flavoured, guess the flavour, and he was like, hazelnut? I was like, no honey, try again. Didn't get it, didn't get that it was chili. And then when I said it was chili, he was like, oh yeah, it's kind of like burning my throat a little bit, but I thought it was just hot. And I was like, exactly what I said. Let's try orange. Hopefully this was a little bit more better, sounded American. Rounded blood orange with 65% super milk chocolate. Now I don't know what super milk chocolate is. I'm assuming it's milk chocolate, so it's going to be not as rich, because these two are both with 70% dark chocolate. The chili one was with 70% dark chocolate, so I'm assuming this one is with milk chocolate, but I don't know. We will see. Oh, hot chocolate flakes made from orange milk chocolate. Oh, okay. This one smells good. This smells like a Terry's chocolate orange, and that might be trademarked to say that on a hotel chocolate video, but it smells like a Terry's chocolate orange. It tastes like a weak Terry's chocolate orange. I feel like with Terry's chocolate orange, how many times can I say Terry's chocolate orange? But I feel like with them, the orange flavour is very intense, and in this it's a little bit, it's not as intense. I'm just going to do, I think, a close-up. There we go. Does this one seem more bubbly? This one kind of seems more bubbly to me. You know, like the foam is more foamy. I don't know. Anyway, let's give it a try. I'm going to get a baby one, though I'm not sure. This looks like there's quite a lot here, so let's see. Moment of truth. Cheers. If this was in dark, I think I would enjoy it more, but that's me. That's not on the hot chocolate, that's on me. Personally, I prefer a Terry's chocolate orange dark to a Terry's chocolate orange, and the same can be said for this. So it's very nice. It's very, very nice. And personally, I think this would also be nice with a plant-based milk. I like the plant-based milks in the Velvetiser because I think they're thicker. I don't know if that's just like my brain, but I just feel like it makes them a bit richer. And I feel like adding like another layer to it. So obviously if you had like almond milk with the orange, I think that could be nicer than it just on its own. I also think if you weren't a massive fan of orange chocolate, you would probably like this because it is quite subtle. It's not like boom, orange. It's not like smacking your face. It is kind of like a, do they say on the nose? Do they say that? I think they say that. But I think that's with wine. I don't think that's with hot chocolate. Out of 10, I would probably put this in the middle between the classic 70 and the nut milk. So I'd give it a 7. 7 out of 10. We are halfway through. We have mint and we have ginger. Now I was so excited about the ginger, but now I'm a little bit nervous after having the chili to know if it's actually going to be gingery or if it's just going to be gingery in my throat. Let's go with the ginger, because if it isn't up to my standards, then I'm going to be disappointed. So this is natural ginger in 70% dark. Let's go for it. So one thing that I have noticed that's really weird, and I mean this one, so this ginger one, this is a complete side note, but I just thought I'd mention it. 100% of our packaging will be compostable, reusable or recyclable by 2021. Note, we're in 2022. This sachet is not widely recyclable. Well, please bring back to your local hotel chocolate and we will recycle for you. Though on the mint one, it says sachet, don't recycle, in literally big writing just here. And then it says on the back, Planet Pledge, 100% ethical cacao now, almost there with 100% recyclable packaging and striving for net carbon zero by 2030. But doesn't that in itself contradict what this one says? Anyway, let's try the ginger. Oh, it smells great. It actually smells good. Ginger, I feel like, is one of those, again, love-hate things. That is completely the opposite of either of the other two that I've had so far. The flavour in itself, just off the shavings, is so much more powerful. The chilli, you saw, I couldn't even taste the chilli. The orange, I was like, it's there, but it's subtle. This is like blow your head off ginger, which personally is completely up my street. So I'm actually really excited to try this one. I don't want to jinx it, but I do feel like I'm going to enjoy it. So, here we are again. There we go. That's the ginger. It doesn't smell as gingery as it did when it was like the fresh chocolate. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. 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 That's, in my opinion, incredible. Though I could see why lots of people wouldn't like this. If you weren't a crazy fan of ginger, this would definitely not be up your street. Though for me personally, this is incredible. I could drink this all day long. Let's actually describe instead of saying wow, wow, wow. I think this would be even nicer again with a plant milk, because like I say, I think it would just like elevate it that little bit more. I think this would be incredible with a coconut milk because it would like fuse those two flavors together, and I think that would be incredible. Even with dairy milk, this is really good. I don't actually know what I could say to improve it, like I said, other than trying it with other milks. You know what? This would be so nice in the, you know, I said in my last video how you can put them in the fridge and they become mousses, or there's certain things you add to it and it becomes a mousse and it becomes a pudding. This as a pudding would be incredible. I know I keep saying that, but it would be next level because it's nice as a drink, don't get me wrong, it is really nice as a drink, but I feel like as a pudding it would be even better because you do kind of, ginger as a thing, you would think of it as like a pudding, and that as like a ginger chocolate mousse. Insane, insane. The long and short of it is that not everyone's going to like ginger. Though for everybody who does like ginger, they will think that this is incredible because of the way that it tastes and it just fully empowers ginger as a flavour. And that's where this one kind of had that downfall, because if you were drinking this chili hot chocolate, you're probably going to like chili. You're probably not going to choose it if your sensation is quite a mild, you don't like chili that much. And that's why I feel like it let it down, because it could have been spicier. It could have really like encompassed chili as a flavour, and it really didn't. And that's the same for going with this one. I feel like they almost need two variations. I don't know if that's something that they do. Again, maybe I'm foretelling the future that they will do. But yeah, this one, out of 10, 9. The only way that I could improve it is like trying it with other milk, or like I say, as a pudding, but as a drink it is pretty much almost perfect. We've made it. The final one, mint. I'm excited, though I am really glad that I didn't decide to do all 10 chocolates in one video, because that would have been intense, because I'm already getting very chocolated out. This is smooth 70% dark meets cooling Tasmanian peppermint. Sounds quite exciting. Peppermint dark chocolate flakes. But yeah, let's try this one. Let's bring you in again and try this one out. It smells incredible. First off, it smells amazing. It smells like the little square chocolate or circle chocolate that you used to get from like restaurants when they brought over the receipt. Most places don't do that anymore, but or like the chocolate that you used to get on your hotel pillow if you used to get like the little mint chocolate. Not a crazy strong flavour like the ginger was. Final one. Ooh, see how this one's a lot more smoother in comparison to the others? Definitely have done more milk than will fit in this tiny little cup, but if it's good, maybe I get 2 out of it. There's definitely another cup in there, but that's kind of what I like about it. Sometimes you get like 2 for 1 when you do the smaller cups. Smells minty. Maybe it's because I've tried this one after the ginger, and the ginger was so overpowering when you tasted it. It literally blew your head off with ginger, that this then is kind of gone back towards how the blood orange one was. That the flavour itself is there, you can taste mint, but it's not like mint. I mean, it's clearly really nice because I'm going in for seconds and the flavour of it is really good, though I just think it's weird. I feel like even though it's with the 70% dark, it's not that rich dark flavour that you got with some of the other ones. This almost reminds me of the sensation of what this nut milk one is like. What the nut milk one is almost hot chocolate with a hint of nut. And that is what this one is. It's a normal hot chocolate with a hint of mint, just like at the back of your throat and as a like leftover flavour. But it's not like, I had my last sip a while ago and it's not necessarily like I can still taste mint in my mouth, whereas with the ginger one, that was the case. It's still really nice, don't get me wrong, it is still really good, though I feel like it goes back to the whole, they need 2 versions. They need the subtle, there is mint, but it's still a hot chocolate for the kind of people who prefer a weaker, more subtle flavour, and then they need the blow your head off, boom, in your face, no hiding, you can tell what this is, it's mint. They need that as like another option for the people that do like really intense flavour, which is definitely me. On the rating scale, I kind of give it the same as an orange. I think like it falls between 7 and 8. That's where I would put it. Good, but could be better. That's what I would say. That's what a school report would say. Interestingly enough, I just went and again tried the leftover mint one with my dad, and for him, he said that he wouldn't actually add any more mint to it, and the mint flavourness, like the minty level, was perfect for him. So I feel like that is a perfect explanation of shows of like why they should do 2 variations. One thing I will say is I am very chocolated out and will now be drinking a gallon of water because it feels like I've ate about 50 Easter eggs. I thought I would just quickly add the everything hot chocolate selection box is £14. So personally, I don't think that is too bad for hotel chocolate. I mean, remember it is kind of a more expensive brand. £14 for 10 hot chocolates. I mean, what's that, like £1.40 each? I really don't think that's too bad. Actually, I think that's quite reasonably priced, even from a normal drink. Like £1.40 for a hot chocolate, that is pretty decent in my opinion anyway, especially for how intense some of the flavours are. Obviously, still the ginger is still my favourite, and actually just the classic 70% chocolate, I think I would probably choose that over the mint or orange if I was going to buy like a bigger pack, because I think you would have to be in the mood for them. I mean, I think you'd have to be in the mood for the ginger, to be honest. I feel like if I was still going to buy it for somebody, I would still probably stick with a single flavour of hot chocolate. And like I say, if you do enjoy this video and you do want me to rate the other flavours, we still have 50% milky, vanilla white, which I think will be really interesting to try, salted caramel, the dark 85%, which again, interesting as I do prefer the original hot chocolate. Maybe I would like this one. It says deep and elegant. So that's that one. And then we also have the hazelnut praline. So yeah, there's still loads to try. I think as a present, if you didn't want to kind of invest in the Velvetiser, I know I spoke about in the other video, as a present idea, I think this would be quite good because you don't actually have to have the Velvetiser to do it. And there are actually instructions of how to make it hot, how to make it cold, how to make it with the Velvetiser, how to make it without the Velvetiser. So I think as a present for someone who would really like hot chocolate or even a cold chocolate, then this would be a great idea. And for £14, I think it's really high end for what you get and for actually how it looks. I would definitely pay that. I know this has been a bit of a different video for me, or not a different video, but a long time since I've done kind of a sit down, chatty, reviewy type video. So if you did enjoy it, as always, please leave me a like down below and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next week for another video. Bye for now.